Hey everybody, I'm back. Uh, no halves. Uh, also no nickels. I say no nickels. These are taped on both ends. I've opened and looked at one of the rolls. Didn't look too promising. I know the bank that I picked my nickels up from because I didn't get them in at my main bank. Uh, there's somebody who dumps nickels and dimes and pennies at that location. Um, and I'm pretty sure this is from them, but can't guarantee it. So I'll go through these. I do have some quarters. Um, I picked up it was a partial box of 2025 nickels, and she had another bundle of new nickels. I said throw those in there too. Those were 2024s. So I listed those up, but I've got a ton of reverse facing double enders like this one to send back. Just gonna redeposit those. Those are all from 2025s. And then they didn't have much in the way of quarters, so took what I could get, and what I could get was about half. Oh, that's double reverse. There we go. So half of my pickup was these 2025. Cool, that's double obverse. Way to make it difficult rolls. Uh, Juliet Gordon Law rolls. So I don't know if I'll crack those open and look at them or what, but I am gonna get those out of this. Really don't have much to hunt. Do some hangout. Probably end the stream earlier than normal. Catch up on some things. Uh, oh, that's not. There we go. All right, so just 4 of those 2025 rolls. All right, I'll take it. That is better than 50%. I'll take the 40%. Ah, so good to see you guys are doing all right. Good to see y'all again. Um, I got Lucky James Eller, keen on keeping the first place crown. Uh, oh man, now Vinny's got the first place crown. Joe Minnick's got it. Oh goodness. So y'all got a little competition going on for that. It's good to see you guys. Sorry for the no halves hunt. They were all new, so it is what it is. I've also got quite a mess of things to go through. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit so we can hunt a little better. I'm not really even set up all the way. I think one thing I will do though is the only hunting I got to do while on vacation was the change I got back at the airport on my way home. Or, well, that's the only thing I found. So I will pull the scope up real quick. There it goes. So, first thing, got another spitting horse. Yay! Another spitting horse. But also, in the same transaction, got this guy right here. Now, it's not one of the major variety double dumps. It's like that little point right there, and I've looked it up, and now I can't remember which one it is. But I got that. Yay! So that was neat. Vacation was good. Um, got back, and a few days later, my brother's dog passed away. She way outlived her life expectancy. So I'm glad I got to hang out with him and his dog while we were down there and have a good time. Um, Another cool update. I wouldn't really call it an update though. uh, Another cool little tidbit from vacation. Let me put that back down. Another cool little tidbit from vacation was there's we stayed there at my brother's, which is with my uncle, like with my uncle, my mom, and all that. But here, this one's not taped. We'll look at it first. But they got a pool there, and my daughter is a water bug, loves swimming, so we were in the pool pretty much every day. Well, she had been in for probably a good 30 minutes. I was finally ready to jump in. I jump in the pool and pop back up, and my daughter's standing there in front of me, and she runs her fingers through her hair and pulls something out, like kind of between her fingers, like from her hair, and she thought it was just like a broken hair tie or something like that. Turns out it was a snake. She had a snake in her hair. She threw it. It started swimming around the pool. She freaked out. My mom had just pulled up at that moment, so she also kind of freaked out. But it's just a little ringneck snake. They don't get too big. But yeah, we'll peep out some nickels. We won't have a nickel battle or anything like that. Still do giveaways. Still got to do the end of month giveaway for June. So I didn't look through anybody's change or anything like that. I enjoyed the time hanging out with my daughter for the most part. My mom and my brother uh, worked, which was fine. And I'll take my time going through these just because I'm certain that these weren't gone through. But I won't take my time on those tape rolls. Still search them. Just in case it's not from that person who hunts and then dumps them there. Just in case. But I'm pretty sure it's the person who does their dumps at that bank. That's okay. That's usually where I get ones from. Just with the 4th of July and everything like that, the banks being closed on the 4th. Um, some of the banks they're scheduled to get their coins that week. They don't get them, so it's kind of a struggle to really get anything in addition to what I'd already picked up. So I said, yeah, we'll just ease back into this. Um, I'll have my halves order again next week, and hopefully that'll be all right. But yeah, these are taped. Yay. All right, catching up on chat. It is nice to get in the pool and swim. And we got back from my daughter and I got back, and no sooner than we landed, she gets on the phone with her Gigi, and they did a last minute planned vacation. So back to Florida, my daughter went. Um, it's like her and her, they took her and her stepsister down to Disney. Uh, so she got to be back for a few days, and then, or well, about a week, and then right back down to Florida. So they're down there now, hopefully having a good time. I do have to work on her computer. That's not a bad looking 72 right there. That might even upgrade what I have in the book. Not bad at all. No full steps. I probably don't have a 72 in that good a condition. We'll see. I said I wasn't going to take my time going through these. But I think I'm going to get through these nickels and do that end of month giveaway. I have the wheels pulled up, but I don't recall who's on that because I got to get shipping taken care of. Let's see, what else? Picked up a metal detector yesterday? No, a couple days ago. Something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was actually on the 4th. I picked up a metal detector. Um, hmm. I'm just throwing all the nickels on the floor. Oh well, I'll pick them up when I'm done. I'm sure there'll be more to pick up. So, Joe, you got a 16, 17, 18 weight sensing change last weekend? That's nice. That's awesome. Love getting oldies back in my change. Doesn't happen too frequently, which I guess it makes it more special when it does. But I don't think I've gotten anything that old back in my change. I'm thinking that through really thoroughly right now. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten anything that old back in my change. Uh, I think the oldest thing I've pulled out of circulation was uh, when I was 16. It was a piece and a Morgan dollar. That wasn't from change. It's my working the cash register at the grocery store, and when I was given my till to open, those two were just sitting there on their own little slot, waiting for me to pick them up. I've had them since then. They were also my first piece in Morgan dollar, so those are actually in my typeset, and probably will never be traded out for an upgrade or anything, just because those were my firsts. All right, so it looks like nice. Well, there we go. That was all the rest of my 2024 P. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, all but one. 5 out of the 6 remaining 2024 rolls. Those just sold. Yay. Good. And let's see here. Plans for future things. Metal detecting. It is way too hot out for that. So I am looking forward to getting into that for the first time since I was a kid. And really, as a kid, I think I didn't do the detecting. I just did the digging. Let's see. So I've been let's see. There we go. Oh my goodness, that took all my concentration. I don't know why I don't just rip this open. Oh, because it's freaking difficult. There we go. There's probably nothing in here. I'm gonna set those aside to toss them. There we go. But I decided, I usually don't have enough enough money to pick up multiple boxes of halves at a time. So what I started doing was started what I started going through the thrift stores looking for a dang coffee table, and ended up finding a coffee table through Facebook Marketplace, and I love it. Now, that took me months and months of searching, but I mean, like I was there, so I picked up some movies, picked up this, that, and the other. I go through jeans like crazy at work, and my size is extremely hard to find. But then I got to the point of, well, I got too many jeans, and some were in decent shape. So I've been reselling stuff on eBay to help supplement this hobby, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own because I think I've picked up another hobby. I think. Um, so what was it? Right before we left on vacation to go down to Florida, I found uh, a couple pieces of Fenton glass, and I only picked up one. Just that second piece was $50, and I didn't like it enough to buy it. But it was a nice piece. The other one though was only like 15. Sells for about 50 to 60, but it was pink, and my daughter really liked it, so she got to keep it. But I've always wanted uranium glass, and I'll be hunting for that. So this is Foster's Finds. So I may bring things on here that, well, I find. Uh, 1961. I think that's the oldest nickel we've found so far. Like I said, I'm not expecting to find anything in these. Maybe the quarters. Might get lucky. Actually, I think the only customer wrapped silver quarters I found are from this bank. I have one customer wrap roll. So on one hand, I'm getting tired of finding or getting all new nickels in my boxes. On the other hand, I'm loving it because it definitely paid for our uh, trip down to see my family in Florida, um, and probably a new graphics card for my daughter's computer. That's what I'm thinking is the issue. We'll see. I've got the old one still. I know it works. So still got a hold of that. I never ended up selling that. Decided it wasn't worth it if I could have a graphics card on hand for troubleshooting. So that's fun. But yeah, that's what I've been into lately. Um, all right. It has been 20 minutes since I started, and my cat will not come back inside. She is soaking up the sun on the balcony, but it is hot. So let's see if she's ready to come in. She's old. She's about 20. She was really used to being able to just go lay in the backyard. And she spent a whole week up here not getting to go outside. So she's been missing out on it. I will be right back. I'm going to go get her inside so she doesn't get too hot. There we go. Oh, goodness. James! Lucky James Eller! You lost your crown. Hey, JC likes Pam. Joe Minnick, I have not been to Cedar Point. What's at Cedar Point? I don't know how the points thing works. I really don't. Like, got on to Hunting Southwest Ohio stream last night, and somehow, despite being very inactive, I got like 200 points, and I'm like, I don't know how that happens. Don't know how that happens, but it did. Hey, a 64D. I can check it for. Oh wait, where'd my scope go? There it is. Whoops. Check it for that over mint mark. Not there, or repunch mint mark rather. Actually got to check a couple things. I'm down to 3 rolls of nickels left. Here, I'll get this out of my way real quick. So this is that piece of glass that I bought. It's like an opalescent pink. Man, the pink really doesn't come through that well. What if I... No. The pink really doesn't come through that well. It does more so when I do that. Yeah, that's that piece that I got my daughter. It's really nice. So that was a cool find. The vase that was there that for 50 bucks was hand painted and signed, and I don't know. There's one listed on eBay for 300 bucks. I'm sure it's probably worth closer to two, but it just wasn't worth uh, having that $50 for one item just sit there till it sells. There we go. Oh, okay, okay, that's right. I I forgot about Cedar Point, but no, we got Kentucky Kingdom here, which we haven't gone to yet this year. We went last year together. Um, Trying to think now. Yeah, if we weren't down in Florida, we just basically swam. We did get to go to the beach to do her sunset pictures. Of course, the moment we stepped foot on the beach, it started storming. We had a tornado go through a couple miles away from us. There we go. Whoops. All right, so I got a 1960. That is now our oldest one. I'm going to be checking for bars. So I'm not seeing any. And for those of you that don't know, bars are basically die chips between the letters and um, I don't think that would be a bar. I think that's just PMD. Between the letters and the rim, they are either going to be on the obverse or the reverse. And you know what's crazy is when I'm talking about coins, I'll say reverse. But if I grab a hold of the shifter and move it one click back, I'm putting my car in reverse. I don't know why. It's just like pecan, caramel, caramel. I will say those words differently depending on what I'm talking about. If I'm describing the flavor, it's caramel. If I'm describing the ingredient in an item, it's caramel. I don't understand why. Those are my pronunciation patterns, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't been up to Cedar Point. Um, we got what we got? Within decent driving distance, we've also got Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. That's nearby. So it was a few summers ago we went up to that. Then you got Kings Island up in Cincinnati. I will be up in Cincinnati this month for a coin show. Probably see Rick up there. I actually plan on going the entire weekend. I haven't decided because it's only like an hour and a half drive. I haven't decided whether I'm going to get a hotel and stay up there because there's several other things I want to do, or if I just want to uh, make the drive back each day. But I plan on spending a few days at that, or a couple days at that coin show. I was going to take that Thursday off work, but a couple of my guys were wanting that Thursday off, so I was like, I don't need to go up there on that Thursday, so I'll be covering for them at work. That's all right. Let's see, I still have scope up on the big screen. There we go. And nice, JC likes Pam. You finished box number 152 this morning. Found 1942 S War Nickel and 6 2024 Ds, which I've yet to see a 2024 D. Nice finds. Hey, William E., good to see you. Vinny says Kings Island is just up the road from him. Yeah, I don't know. I know my daughter went to Kings Island at the end of the school year for a choir performance. So I think she's had her fill of amusement parks. I was like, I had talked to her about getting a season pass for the summer, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't because she's been busy doing everything else. So we hadn't even gone to I meant a season pass for Kentucky Kingdom, because that's a 15-minute drive if I don't count parking. Oh, we'll see. I might mess with her. I might. She gets back Wednesday, and our production's shutting down Thursday, so I'm only gonna have a partial day on Thursday, and tempted to mess with her and see if she wants to go, after just getting back from Disney, if she wants to go to another theme park. I should have just been doing this the whole time. I'm ripping the rolls anyways. There we go. So as expected, I haven't found anything in these nickel rolls, which means I probably won't be taking the time to look through those tape rolls again when I come across them. So there's another bank near me. I'm pretty sure it's the same person that dumps their quarters at that bank. I don't pick up quarters from them because they're always taped up. Well, at least I got to throw a few things under the scope. I almost forgot how to set all this up. It has been a minute. But 1970D. Alright, yep, as expected. Nothing noteworthy. I might have an upgrader here on this 72. I could be wrong. I don't know. I had to pull the book out. I'm going to pop into some quarters next. Scrap Metal Racing. You haven't been to Kings Island since 74, and you're driving by it for 37 years, though. I feel that. Alright, here we go with the quarters. No silver in the customer wrap roll. 24, 24. Alright. Probably go a little slower with these guys. Yeah, I hate going to those things when it's crowded. I remember as a teenager, I might have been 16. So, well, I definitely had my license. So I might have been 17, actually. We went. It's just a weird looking. It's probably just the light. Sorry. We went to Kentucky Kingdom, and we got there just before a storm rolled through. So we kind of like sat inside, or stood inside somewhere, and waited for the storm to pass. And then we come out, and like it seemed like everybody left the park. There's this one roller coaster that we rolled like 20 something times in a row without getting off, just because there was no line. Okay, that's a scratch. No line, no nothing. So I mean, we had a blast, and that park was empty. And I think nothing will ever compare to that experience. Oh, that's a Denver. And where are all these Denver quarters coming from? Oh, I just checked for that minor non-recognized DDR. Same with this one, which I've never found this one. It's like a little piece of extra metal in between these two branches that I'm looking for. Oh, look, a die chip. That one's a pretty common chip with just in between the C and E of cents. It would be really cool to find the doubled eyelashes on the Bessie Coleman. You have to see that though. You know, I'm gonna roll these back up. Hope everybody had a good weekend for the 4th. All right. I basically just did a bunch of catching up. We got back from Florida last weekend. I had some laundry to do, but I just wanted to do nothing when I got back. Even though that's a whole lot of what we did while we were down there. It was just nice to do nothing on my own couch. Oh, not what we want to do. There we go. Oh, that's ridiculous. So you have to wait 4 hours to between feedings to eat. Let's see, top fans. Yeah, William E. Uh, actually, here's the thing. It moved you guys around, but it still says all you guys have 75 XP. I don't understand how that works. I'm gonna unroll it like this. I don't see any silver. So you got 4 finds out of 3 boxes of quarters. I'll call that a win. JC likes Pam. Yeah, no, I think everybody has the same amount of chat XP. I still don't understand how that works. Like that started up, and I got busy with trying to take care of a lot of things. Here's a 2009 Puerto Rico, pretty worn down now. Had a lot of stuff to take care of before going on vacation, so I just didn't. I can't see that well. No, I didn't mean to close it. There we go. Ron says he can't see crowns. Can you see crayons? Because that's how I felt like I just said crowns. Captain Vic, that's funny. Good to see you, Captain Vic. I think I finished these quarters. I'm gonna do that end of month giveaway for June. That way I can get some of y'all stuff shipped. So I will make a trip to the post office today to drop some stuff off. Alright, nothing fun in that roll. Coins and base, how you doing? Good to see you. Caleb, okay. Alright. How you been, Caleb? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Uh, William E., I will be doing normal hunts. Hopefully next weekend. Hopefully next weekend. If I have a huntable box of halves. I say next weekend. Yeah, that coin show is the weekend after. I'll be back here for that Sunday. Um, wait, look at that. This is a 2025 roll. I was right. Dang it. I don't like being right about things. When it means I get to search less, I'll roll these up here in a minute. I'll finish off the quarters. We'll do that end of month giveaway. But yeah, William E., next weekend, hopefully. I know the week before I went on vacation, uh, I got that box of halves that had one roll that was huntable in it. So hopefully before too long, I'll just be able to regularly get multiple boxes. But right now, I can reliably get one. Unfortunately. Auctions. I mainly just did auctions whenever I've got stuff that I found, really, for the most part, that I don't already have or what have you. So that I can't tell you. Um, what I've got one W quarter right now. That's it. So, and it's something I already have, so it will be going up for auction here on the channel. And of course, if there's no interest on the channel, I just list it on eBay. Wait, I only looked at one section of that. All right. Hey, Copper Owl Coins. And look, see, all you have to do is leave Lucky James Eller and come back and you get a crown. Or I don't know. I don't know how it works. I really don't know how it works. Personally, I try not to concern myself with it, but yeah, we're not finding anything good here. That's Denver, ain't it? Yeah, I ain't gonna find the DDR on that one. No, I dropped it. Yeah, when we finish up here, I'll be on hanging out Copper Owl Coin stream. And Copper L, I noticed you said something yesterday in chat about doing something kind of charity thing. Uh, Welcome to talk about that here in chat because I missed what that was, so I'm curious. Yeah, Joe somehow has been holding on to his number too. Uh, some people might call that constipated. Uh, but yeah, Copper L coins beyond 3 p.m. Eastern. I know he's got something a little different going on. I missed what it was. Oh, a little 3-item charity auction. Last minute. Nice. Alright, no silver in that roll. I got one roll left. Sadness. I haven't hunted coins in a while. It's been a whole lot better if I could hunt some halves. And if it wasn't for that... never mind. Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, Copper Alcoins will be having a small 3-item charity auction to support the KSDS assistance dogs. So service dogs. In memory of his sister-in-law. Definitely be checking that out. Hopefully I have my daughter's computer at least troubleshooted. At least have the troubleshooting complete by by then. Shouldn't take me long. No, I think that's postment damage. Yeah. What is that? Embiggen for myself. Oh, it's just some dirt. Okay. No double D ring. Haven't found that one yet either. I haven't found the Die Clash, the Edith Die Clash. No, there's definitely die chips in that K. Boom, and the A. That's almost completely filled in there. Yeah, our last hunt that we did, I've still got some of the halves in a container I need to take back to the bank. I keep forgetting I got them down there. Let's do a stop by the bank after work tomorrow. Let's Let's see. There we go. Free box hunt if someone donates 150 directly to the organization. That's awesome. No W's. No, huh. No W's, no silver on this. Heck, my trip down to Florida, I didn't even get to go to the any of the coin shops while I was down there. No silver there. Dang it. Okay. I think that was the one I was eyeballing. Maybe it was the one next to it. Nope. A handful of newbies in there. Alright, no silver. That's okay. Well, I looked at 5 rolls. I am going to double check what I put over on the other desk. Just to make sure I didn't stick a huntable roll over there. Bicentennial. Denver minted. So next year I'll have my big semi-quincentennial, I think I said that right, uh, live stream where I will finally open that other roll and hopefully find one of those DDOs in there. Doubt it, but open that other roll of bicentennial quarters and do my themed giveaways that I've been working on putting together. Oh, come on, give me some more stuff to throw into the scope at least. Oh, one more. Okay, it gave me a few. As long as that Utah's fully minted. I haven't found one with doubling on that railroad spike. It is fully minted. And it does not have the doubling. Boo. Well, darn. We didn't find anything. So, I'm going to open up that end of month giveaway prize wheel. Since I didn't get to do anything between the last stream and this giveaway, I'm not going to add anybody else to the wheel. So it's going to be a last man standing. And you don't have to be here to claim the prize. But if you aren't here, I'm basically going to do a first person to throw a number of shuffles in the chat. We'll pick your shuffles on the prize wheel. All right, cool. I didn't get shorted on any quarters. All right, let's get that pulled up. Where are we at? End of month giveaway. Hey, Otis, good to see you. Welcome in. Alright, so we'll pull up that end of month giveaway. And so it's going to stay in order that people won the giveaways. That is the randomness to the wheel on this one. So that does not say Lisa D. Let's fix that. There we go. Now it says Lisa D. Alright, so I am going to let that sit there for just a second. There we go. Grab some quarter wraps. Make sure that I didn't miss a roll over here. Yeah, the rest of these are the 2025 Juliet Gordon Low quarters. Alright, got myself 5 wraps. Sweet. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I can't count. Alright, here we go. Good luck, participants. Good luck, winners. Because we'll roll this and then I can do stuff for this stream. And here we go. Coin silver. I'm sorry, but you're not the winner. I gotta take you off the wheel. I'm doing a spin, rolling a roll back up. Whoops, put more in there. And I'll do another spin. There we go. Remove and spin. Who's it gonna be now? Oh no! The Jolly Roger. I know you're not here, but I'm still sorry. You didn't win either. Alright. Remove and spin. Who do we got? Matt Yankee. I'm sorry. We got to get your name off that wheel. Alright. So this will go just a little bit quicker. We got one more roll to roll up. Remove. And next. Otis, I'm sorry, buddy. The wheel said not this time. Not this time. Alright, there we go. Remove. Final 5. Namaste. Sorry, buddy. Gotta take your name off the wheel. And brown sugar. Oh no! I'm sorry. Alright, we got BH Ringer, Ron Pierce, and Lisa D. Between those 3, who could it be? Well, this ain't Nightbot, Lisa. Sorry. I gotta get you off that wheel. Comes down between BH Ringer and Ron Pierce. Whee! And that means BH Ringer is going to be the winner. Zoom. Just going to double check. Yep, that's confirmation right there. BH Ringer is the winner. So what that gets you is an extra um, prize added to your package. Shoot, I haven't even touched any of this stuff in a while. Let's see. Who all do I have? Let's see. Namaste. Oh yeah, we didn't add to the end of month giveaway. I said I was gonna add one more thing at least, so we'll do that. Let's see. I got Matt Yankee, Lisa D, Otis, Brown Sugar, Coin Silver, Solly Roger. Um, what did BH Ringer win? Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm missing some envelopes, but they that slid to the side. I've still got. Oh no, I'm not missing any envelopes. William E, I still have your stuff here from May, your Colombian half, and your EOS giveaway. I know you had said to hold on to those. If you want me to still hold on to them, I could do that. You can also send them out. I'm just looking for BH Ringer's envelope, and if I recall correctly, I think what he had won, he had given away to Namaste or Ron. I don't remember. I can't remember who he gave it to. I'm just double checking here. All right. I think he had given that away. I'm just double checking what I have. All right. Well, that's what I got. All right. So we got to add a prize to that the week for. So what I'm gonna do is have um, Lucky James Eller. Your ounce of silver that you won was in May. I sent it out last month, I think. Namaste's here and Littlefoot. Good to see you all. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, James, that ounce of silver was one in May that I sent it out in June. Now, I could be mistaken. Hey, Ian Marsh. Good to see you. So the first number that I have in chat between one, oh, never mind. Look at that. It's already in there. James, you were on it. You said 7 shuffles. Or was that before? 'Cause I wasn't shuffling the names on the wheel. William E says he's waiting for the next auction. No, no worries. Lucky James Eller, you were on. Pretty sure you were on the last end of month wheel. I don't save them like that. Like now, nobody's on the wheel. Nobody's won this month. This is gonna be all right. This is gonna be BH Ringer. Kind of out of sorts right now. And then I'm gonna use that 7. Or there we go. Joe Minnick said 3. We'll do that. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the makeup week 4. I thought for sure I was going to get the hunt while I was down there. And it is a forget me note. Oh no, you guys didn't get to see it. I didn't click the right button. Yeah, I didn't get to do the hunt I wanted to do down there. All right, and then I think as I get these, no, I don't. I leave it on there. There we go. Okay. So I do have a forget-me-note, which I don't think we have BH Ringer here to pick one out. So he got the Indian head scent, Rosie, die crack nickel, and a forget-me-note. And now I have to make sure it's not that. Okay, yep. Slide over here. I haven't opened this chest in a while. And all kind of goodies in here. There it is. Make sure this is right. No, that's my forget-me-note. I'm eventually gonna find a frame for that. Oh, okay. It's just been a minute since I've picked through everything in here. Okay, that's end of year. Uh-oh. I have them, but I'm struggling to find them. That ain't it either. What is going on here? I'm sure I'm just overlooking it. All right, give me just a minute, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I can't seem to find what I did with them. I could have swore I had 2 left. I'm, I know they're here somewhere. They've got to be. What's this? Oh, that ain't it. They have got to be here somewhere, and I could be misremembering too. I could have already given them all away, Namaste. I just have that one forget me note that I won from Coin and Around's channel. See, I thought I had just left them in an envelope right here in this box with coins that are eligible to go in the die chip giveaways. So I'm going to double check some things real quick. So now I got my stuff from Copper Owl that I didn't put away that I opened the last time I streamed. I'm telling you, I was busy. And my stuff from Sir Benji I've got set aside. Now I need to put away still. I might be out of forget-me-notes, which means I need to spin again for BH Ringer. I'm just scouring one last time. Because I did kind of run through a lot of things. I kind of feel bad for having that in there as an option. If I didn't have any more left, it's just like I reorganized a whole bunch of stuff and then I was gone. Okay, so right there. So now that's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to respin. Sorry about the delay there. So I'm not gonna put that on Namaste without asking about it. But yeah, I guess I did run out. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna respin for that prize. And Namaste, if you're up to it, I'll send you. Oh wait, I didn't check up there. I'll send more notes if you're up to making more to send back to me. What's this? Oh no, that's just a nope. So photo paper. Yeah, I feel bad about that. I am out of forget-me-notes. Oh wait, no I'm not. I found them. It's a miracle! There we go. So I had just gone through and pulled everybody's giveaways from last month and laid them down right on top of the forget-me-notes. So BH Ringer is going to get his choice. If I can. There we go. Forget-me-notes. Which I think I was going to keep that one. I just didn't put it with the others yet. Yeah, I still have forget-me-notes. Oh, woo! Oh, they are in the last spot that I had them. No, I moved them over to with the rest of the giveaway stuff is what I did, and then I moved the giveaways from one shelf to another and put them right on top of all these. So BH Ringer, you'll have your choice. I know you're not here right now, but yeah, we got 6 different colors. We don't got to take it off the wheel yet. Rest assured. Whew. All right. Crisis averted. So I will email BH Ringer, see what color he wants, unless he happens to pop in. I haven't seen him in a bit. Has anybody seen him on recently? Yeah, I still have him in this little, the way you sent them, Namaste. I mean, they're just like that. I'm gonna put that with my other channel note. I really like that. That was a close one. But yeah, I was looking, I was like, hey, that looks like one of Namaste's envelopes. And sure enough, that's what it was. Now I'm curious what else I got laying over there. Alright, nothing. Nothing special. Sweet. I'm going to put these in the first place that I just looked, because it's where I swore I had them. That's where I'll keep them. Put that with my other channel note. Which, if you guys didn't see it, that was the one Namaste did that I got from giveaway on Coining Around. So hopefully I can catch you guys over there later tonight too, right after Copper Owl Coins. Let's see here. We'll do some giveaways for the month of July, and we'll get that wheel rolling. All right. That's my phone. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Nice. All right. So actually, you know what? Those can just stay right there for right now. I'm not concerned. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and set up a little giveaway. We're just going to call it the End of Hunt giveaway. Didn't really hunt a box, but we hunted a little bit. Did something. Hung out. Caught up. So if you just type EOH in the chat. Actually, whoops. Yeah, EOH in the chat. Just like that. I'll get you guys in there for the giveaway. Let's see, make sure it's pulling names like it's supposed to. I haven't used Nightbot in a while. There it goes. We are good to go on that. Awesome. I'm going to bundle up these quarters. I'm just going to take these back to the bank. It's like the quarters really aren't worth the trouble of selling on eBay. Like I'm sure they're all the 2025s there, but after everything's said and done, I'm looking at a couple bucks profit. $10 profit for $50 sitting around just ain't. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Got those bundled up. I do have some nickels to rubber band real quick, so I'll knock that out. Got one more rubber band. There we go. And yeah, this is You guys can't see it anyways. Not a biggie. Hey, coining around. Yeah, it's good to see you. Move a couple things back where I had them while I was frantically searching for those forget-me-notes. Oh, goodness. It feels good to be back on, hanging out with you all. Sorry I didn't have any halves to hunt, but I made it work. It's like, I'm going to have to get a bank that gets from a different carrier. Because it just seems like most of what's available is all new coin. And that's not fun. But it was a nice surprise getting more 2024 nickels. That was a nice surprise. So I'll take that. Oh. And then this coming Friday, I'll be able to go to the LCS and stock up on some things as well. Oh yeah, I never did figure out if that 72 nickels an upgrade. Cool. I'm gonna grab that book real quick, and we're gonna draw the giveaway. All right, I'm gonna set that off to the right so I don't mill that until after I know what note BH Ringer would like. All right, what was that? Oh yeah, overhead. Y'all can see. Well, I don't know. That's not a bad looking 72 that I already have in there. That's tough. Although I will say there's like some dirt or gunk on it. There we go. In you go, little guy. Little Tommy J. Yeah, there wasn't steps on the reverse of that one either. Ha, little Tommy J. I've literally never called him that. That's his name now. Little Tommy J. Alright, back to the giveaway. Good luck, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Otis is back on the wheel. Congrats, Otis. Alright. While I am waiting for Otis's response. There we go. Wow, he says. Go ahead and put you on that wheel. There we go. Save it. There we go. Get you on the wheel for July's end of month giveaway. Let's see, what else can we do here? Oh yeah, Otis, we gotta spin the prize wheel. How many shuffles for your prize wheel? And since I haven't mailed anybody out from June, Otis, I could go ahead and add this to your package. So I got, excuse me, Matt, Lisa, Otis. There we go. From Father's Day. No shuffles, he says. Send it. All right, here we go. Good luck, Otis. random weedy plus the bonus wheel. Man, you almost had a 90%er to go with your walker from the Father's Day Likes giveaway. Alright, so random weedy. I'll tell you what, I had one weedy that didn't fit into a roll. So that's what I'm pulling out, and I haven't looked at it yet. So we're going to do no shuffles on the bonus wheel. That's weird. So looks like you're going to get a 1941 Wheatie. And then we will do the bonus wheel with no shuffles, which gets you a spin on the dime wheel. I don't have that open. I'll just do the dimes. And no shuffles on the dime wheel. Get you a rosy dime. Yep, rosy. All right, Otis. Oh, what's going on here? I just want a rosy dime. That looks like a rosy. $1964 Denver rosy dime. Nice. So to go with your likes giveaway, I'm sure you're alright with me sending that all together. So congratulations, Otis. I really wish I had my other pen. My Copper Out Coins pen must be on the other desk. So, and then you also had a 7, 6, and a hunt, which was a Rosie and Weedy. Cool. Congrats, Otis. And next up, we're going to do a new giveaway. We'll do one more giveaway for end of stream. Then that gives me time to eat a little something and work on my daughter's computer and then get my computer hooked back up. So I can put some packages together while Copper Out Coins is streaming. Alright, where are we at? Giveaway. There we go. So we're just going to call this the end of stream. Whoops. EOS. Done. Alright, so just type EOS in the chat. That'll get you on the wheel. Or, yeah, that'll get you on the wheel. That'll get you in the list for the giveaway. Won't get you on the wheel unless you win. And then, yeah, so Matt Yankee, I've got to mail yours out from last month. Lisa D, Brown Sugar 0069, Coin Silver, and the Jolly Roger AR. And BH Ringer, once he picks his Forget Me Note. And speaking of Forget Me Notes, Namaste, I got to send your package out. So you won an ounce of silver last month. Is that in there? Oh, okay, yeah. BH Ringer had given his giveaway to Namaste. That's what happened to it. Namaste, I owe you a silver round. I didn't get to go to the LCS to get one. Okay. So Namaste, I'll mail yours out after I go to the LCS. But there's your baby shark. You can do whatever you want with that. So I can't send Namastes out yet either. But yeah, I was gonna go to Florida and shop around. Shop, 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 shop around. All right, cool. All right, yeah, sorry about that. Like I planned on doing that shopping, but let's see here. The nearest coin shop to where I was staying at was probably about an hour away. So 2 hours round trip. Um, yeah, I don't want to. Like, I could have borrowed my brother's car that does not have AC. He just hasn't bothered to get it fixed yet. He works from home, so he gets off work, waits for it to cool down, then he'll go to the store or whatever he needs to do. So it's not really been a big deal for him. And then my mom, um, she's like, "Yeah, just drop me off at work, and then pick me up." And I'm like, "Well, no, because if you need to leave for any reason, I'd still be like an hour away from you, and then you're waiting on a ride. I didn't want to leave anybody in a pickle, so that the opportunity was there. I chose not to take it, and got plenty of relaxing it. So yeah, we'll get the silver purchase this weekend. They'll be open. I'll be able to go. All right, so we're still getting people in on the EOS. As a reminder, boom, type EOS in the chat to get you on this list. I click choose winner. Your name pops up, and we all cheer. And then we get to spin the wheel after some shuffles. If we do go to the die chip wheel, I never added to it after the last stream, so we've got 10 coins to pick from, which I wasn't going to bother messing with the wheel. If we don't hit die chip, then I can just add coins back to that stack. Bring it back to 20. Yeah, I did get to do some thrifting while I was down there. We went to one store and prices were outrageous. Outrageous. I was not too happy with it as far as the prices go. Just it's like, yeah, I'll just do all that when I get back to Kentucky. Plus, I don't know if they do sales tax on bullion and numismatics down in Florida, because they don't here in Kentucky now. No idea on that one. All right. Let's see. I've got 11 entries, so I think that's going to bump it up to 12. Is it not pulling everybody? Because I see Littlefoot entered. Oh, there you go. Just took it a minute. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick countdown, and we're going to pick a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lucky James Eller. Guess what? Guess what, James? You are on the wheel, buddy. So hopefully next weekend can hang out a while longer, have more things to hunt. We get more names on this wheel. But I am going to need a number of shuffles for the prize wheel. Seven shuffles, he says. All right. 7 shuffles it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. You got a 90% half. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Congratulations, sir. I do need to restock on those guys. So, actually, that shouldn't be in there. It's a Benji. And I say it shouldn't be in there because that's my Benji. That's all right. So, looks like your choices are. I didn't get to restock. You can either have a Kennedy, or a Kennedy, or a Kennedy, or you can have a Kennedy, or a Kennedy. You can also have a Kennedy, or a Kennedy, or a Kennedy. Just let me know what you'd like. Do you want one that's brighter? You want one more toning? Uh, you want one with even more toning? Yeah, that's a beautiful one right there. You let me know. What tickles your fancy, sir? Yeah, that's some rough and tough choices. Namaste. Congratulations, Lucky James Eller. We'll get you a 90% half. And yeah, I need to go to the LCS. I've got like 2 Indian head cents left. And 4 V-nickels. So he wants the heavenly toned? You mean heavily? Because there's that guy. I would say it would be a toss-up. There we go. There's that. Oh, 1964 Kennedy. Good choice. Good choice, sir. Good choice. Uh, since I don't have choice options, I'm giving you options. So there's Mr. Left and Mr. Right. So whichever one you want, just let me know. And this is going to be the July win. So this will go on hold to send out at the end of this month, which I'll be up in at the Sharonville, Ohio coin show later this month. And he wants the right one. I think you made the right choice. Uh, just a personal opinion, but let's see here. What is it? EOS? Wait, now. Oh, no, I don't remember. Was it like this or this? All right. I shouldn't have moved anything. I'll put it in the envelope this time, and then I can't mix them up. So one more time, because I feel like I switched them. The left one or the right one? I'm so sorry. I can't help but laugh at myself. All right. So you want this wood? I'm gonna put it in the envelope. I'm gonna take this one, put it back in the tube. Ah, There we go. Sorry I made that so difficult. But thanks for your patience. Thank you for your patience. All right. So this will hang out with, well, I guess William E. stuff because he's got me holding the wallet for him. So we'll do that. And then that goes out next. I think I'm all set. I think I'm kind of slowly back into this. So I will be sending out your stuff, Otis, from last month, and also threw in that Rosie and Weedy from today. Matt Yankee, you had a couple of wins on Father's Day. Those will be going out. Lisa D had one. That'll be going out. Brown Sugar, same thing. That'll be going out. Coin Silver, pretty sure I have an email from you. And the Jolly Roger, and then BH Bringer, I have to get with him. There we go. I was like, there's one in here I have to hold on to for that forget me note. Yeah, trying to confuse you. Not on purpose, though, but we had fun with it. That would be funny. Namaste. Can't wait for opposite day to arrive. Then all the viewers will have to stream and do giveaways, and us streamers can take their place. That'd be a fun watch indeed. I agreed. That'd be funny. Littlefoot collects his stack. All right. There we go. All right. I was catching up on everything I missed in chat. All right. So if I called your name or showed your envelope, these will be getting into the mail today. Get those out to you. And then Namaste and BH will be, well, probably next weekend. Because it'll be Thursday or Friday. Yeah, Thursday. I got to go downtown anyways on Thursday. So Thursday, Namaste. While I'm downtown, I will go to the LCS instead of making that part of my Friday ritual. So I've only got a partial work day. Well, it was nice having all you guys here again. I appreciate you all stopping by, hanging out, having fun, watching me confuse Lucky James Eller. So, yeah, like I said, Lucky James Eller, you've taken Lisa D's spot as far as the luck goes on this channel. It seems like if she makes it in the evenings if I'm on in the evenings, and she seems to always win something. So, all right, well, I will see you guys here in about 2 hours over at Copper Owl Coins, and also over at Coin and Around a little later this evening. So, I hope to see you guys there. Hopefully, next weekend we'll have a box of $50 to hunt and have a blast with. Um, yeah, I think that's all I got. Thanks, Otis. I appreciate it. Ooh, mega box hunt. Namaste's about to start. That sounds fun. Yeah, I know William E is itching to get a box or auction item, something. He's itching to add to his wallet and have me send that stuff over. I just know it. But hopefully, middle of this month, I can find some interesting stuff at the Sharonville coin show. Pick that up. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you guys next week or later tonight.